fine morning, Brer Fox decided to plant him a patch of goober peas. He set to with a will, and before you know it, he had raked and hoed out a beautiful patch of ground, and he put in a fine planting of peas. Old Brer Rabbit, he sat lazily in the bushes, watching Brer Fox work, shutting one eye as he chatted with his children. It didn't take too long before those goober vines grew tall and long, and the peas ripened up good and smart. Rabbits on the roadside on a summer's day, chat with his children, passing time away, stalking in the shadows underneath the trees, raiding Fox's garden, eating goober peas. Goober, goober, eating goober peas. Goober, goober, eating goober peas. Goodness, how delicious! Better than some cheese. Goober, goober, eating goober peas. Soon those peas were ripe. Brer Rabbit and his children would sneak in and grab up them goobers by the handful. It got so bad that when Brer Fox came to the goober patch, he could hardly find a goober to call his own. Well, Brer Fox, he was plenty mad that he'd worked so hard on those goobers only to have them eaten by someone else. He suspected that Brer Rabbit was to blame for this, but the rascally rabbit had covered his tracks so well that Brer Fox couldn't catch him. So Brer Fox came up with a plan. He found a smooth spot in his fence where a cunning rabbit could sneak in, and then he set a trap for Brer Rabbit on that spot. He tied a rope to the nearby hickory sapling and bent it nearly double. Then he took the other end of the rope and made a loop knot that he fastened with a trigger right around the hole in the fence. If anybody came through that crack to steal his goobers, the knot would tighten around their body, and the sapling would spring upright, and they would be left hanging from the tree for everyone to see. The next morning, Brer Rabbit came a-slipping through the hole in the fence. At once the trigger sprung, and the knot tightened around him, and the hickory tree snapped upright as quick as you please. Brer Rabbit found himself swinging from the hickory sapling. He couldn't go up, and he couldn't go down. He just went back and forth. Well, Brer Rabbit was in a fix, no mistake. He was trying to come up with some glib explanation for Brer Fox when he heard someone come a-rumbling and a-bumbling down the road. It was Brer Bear, looking for a bee tree so he could get him some honey. As soon as Brer Rabbit saw Brer Bear, he came up with a plan to get himself free. Rabbit's caught and swinging in the fox's trap. What's he gonna do? He cannot take the rap. Here comes Brother Bear, hey, he might be the key. Let's blame him for eating goober peas. Goober, goober, eating goober peas. Goober, goober, eating goober peas. Goodness, how delicious, better than some cheese. Goober, goober, eating goober peas. Howdy, Brer Bear.
Why, howdy, Brer Rabbit. How are you this morning?
Oh, middlin', Brer Bear, just middlin'.
Why you up in that tree, Brer Rabbit?
Well, I'm earning $1 a minute from Brer Fox.
$1 a minute? What for?
I'm keeping the crows away from his goober patch. Brer Fox is paying $1 a minute to whoever wants to be a scarecrow for him.
I sure could use $1 a minute.
Would you like to have my job?
Oh, yes.
So Brer Rabbit showed him how to bend the sapling down and get him out of the trap. When Brer Rabbit was free, Brer Bear climbed into the knot, and soon he was hanging there, swinging from the sapling and growling at the birds to keep them away from the goober patch. Brer Rabbit laughed and laughed at the sight of Brer Bear up in the sapling. He scampered down the road to Brer Fox's place and told him that his trap was sprung and the Goober thief was hanging from the hickory tree. Brer Fox grabbed his walking stick and ran down the road after Brer Rabbit. When he saw Brer Bear hanging there, Brer Fox called him a Goober thief. Brer Fox ranted and raved and threatened Brer Bear with his walking stick. He yelled so loud that Brer Bear didn't have time to explain nothing. Well, Brer Rabbit knew that Brer Bear would be plenty mad at him when he found out he had been tricked. And so he ran down the road and hid in the mud beside the pond, so that only his eyeballs stuck out, making him look like a big old bullfrog. By and by, a very grumpy Brer Bear came lumbering down the road.
Howdy, Brer Bullfrog. You seen Brer Rabbit anywhere? Brer Rabbit just ran down the road. Thank you, Brer Frog. I'm gonna catch that rabbit.
When Brer Bear was out of sight, Brer Rabbit jumped out of the mud. He washed himself off in the pond and then scampered home, chuckling to himself at how he escaped from Brer Fox and Brer Bear, and already thinking up a new way to get into Brer Fox's goober patch to get him some peas to eat. Bear is mighty angry, Rabbit got away. Rabbit's running home and laughing all the way. Walking through his front door, what do you think he sees? All his little children eating goober peas.